Dear Taurus, what I'm about to share will ground your spirit and plant a seed of unshakable certainty in your heart. You are on the verge of experiencing 3 pivotal events that will reshape your life: 2 goodbyes and 1 significant reunion. These occurrences are not mere coincidences. They are the universe's way of gently guiding you toward your true path. You are not imagining this. That feeling of restlessness or quiet urgency is the energy of change that has already begun to swirl around you. I'll unveil what these goodbyes signify, who you will meet, and how this encounter will redefine your journey. But before we dive in, let's take a moment to acknowledge something crucial. You are a Taurus. Tauruses are not meant to live lives of mere survival. You possess a steadfast energy and an innate ability to create stability, beauty, and value wherever you go. For too long, you may have mistaken stagnation for stability, clinging to the familiar out of a fear of change. But now, the universe is urging you to build a new foundation, one based on your true worth. Are you ready to cultivate a future of genuine security and abundance? The first goodbye on your horizon is related to a situation that offers a false sense of security. This could be a steady job that drains your soul, a comfortable relationship where you've stopped growing, or a routine that has become a gilded cage. You've been putting on a brave face, telling yourself everything is fine because the familiar feels safe, but deep down, you know you deserve so much more than just getting by. This farewell might not come easily, as the fear of change runs deep in the veins of a Taurus. You value consistency and often hold on to situations long after they've expired. Yet, sometimes the greatest act of self-love is knowing when to trade short-term comfort for long-term fulfillment. The universe is aligning circumstances to facilitate this exit naturally. It won't be a cruel shock. Rather, it will be life itself, gently nudging you to realize that it's time to move on. You might receive an unexpected offer, feel a sudden, undeniable urge for something different, or gain a new clarity that makes it impossible to pretend you're happy where you are. When that moment arrives, will you have the courage to release what no longer serves your growth, or will you cling to it out of fear of the unknown? The second goodbye is even more profound. It's a farewell to the version of yourself that has consistently chosen comfort over growth. You know that part of you that says, "This is good enough," that avoids risks to keep the peace, or that downplays your ambitious dreams because they feel too impractical. This version of you is ready to leave. And while it may feel daunting, it's essential for your evolution. You were born to build, to create, and to enjoy the tangible rewards of your efforts, not by settling, but through diligent work and self-respect. True Tauruses don't need to live in scarcity to feel safe. They know how to generate their own abundance. This expanded version of yourself is emerging, a version unafraid to ask for what you're worth, to invest in your own well-being, and to build a life that is not just stable, but truly rich. Can you feel this new self yearning to be born? The desire to finally embody your true value? Let's discuss the reunion that will change everything. You will encounter someone who will profoundly impact your life. This isn't necessarily about romance, although it could be. Rather, it's about meeting a person who will arrive precisely when you need confirmation that your new path is both wise and secure. This connection may come through a trusted recommendation, a seemingly mundane work situation that turns into a solid opportunity, or a coincidence so perfect you'll recognize it as the universe at work. The key is that you will feel an immediate recognition, not based on a fleeting spark, but on a sense of trust and reliability. It will feel like meeting a partner you've always known existed but have never met before, someone you can build with. This individual will bring exactly what you need to hear at this point in your journey. It could be a stable career opportunity you never imagined, a practical perspective that clarifies your journey, or simply the reassurance that investing in yourself is the safest bet you can make. For Tauruses born in late April, this encounter might be tied to finances and self-worth. For those born in May, it could touch on partnerships and communication. This meeting will occur right after you experience the 2 goodbyes, as if the universe first needed to clear space in your life for this new, grounding energy to enter. It's a process of renewal. Situations and versions of yourself that no longer serve you will exit, making way for a connection that will exponentially accelerate your growth toward prosperity. However, here's an important note: when this encounter happens, you may feel an urge to resist. Your practical mind will concoct 1,000 reasons to be cautious, to pull back, or to reject what's being offered. You might think, this seems too good to be true, or what's the catch? Is this a safe bet? This resistance is entirely normal. As a Taurus, you pride yourself on your prudence and dislike being rushed. But this time, it's essential to let go of your stubborn resistance and allow the universe to work in your favor. Not everything in life has to be a slow, arduous struggle. Sometimes, the most wonderful opportunities come through connections and doors that others open for you. Accepting help or recognizing an opportunity doesn't make you reckless, it makes you wise. Will you have the courage to lower your defenses and allow good things to flow into your life with more ease? The truth is, you've been undergoing a period of intense, quiet preparation, even if you haven't consciously realized it. Your energy has been shifting. You're radiating a different frequency, one that is more grounded, more valuable, and more aligned with your true power. Those around you have likely noticed this transformation. Some may feel threatened because they preferred the more complacent version of you, while others are drawn to the new, solid energy you exude. These 2 goodbyes and the upcoming reunion are the external manifestations of an internal transformation already taking place within you. The universe is rearranging your external reality to reflect the new person you are becoming. It's as if you've outgrown your old container and now require a new environment, a new career, and a new social circle that aligns with your elevated sense of worth. The first goodbye may have already begun to manifest in your life. You might be feeling a growing discomfort, a gut feeling that you no longer belong in a particular place or situation. Don't resist this feeling. It's your intuition signaling that it's time to leave. Tauruses possess a keen internal compass that allows them to discern when something no longer feels right or valuable. Trust this perception. As things begin to unravel, remember to exit gracefully. True Tauruses don't burn bridges or create unnecessary drama. You know how to walk away with dignity and leave things on good terms. It's not about severing ties. It's about recognizing when a cycle has completed and having the wisdom to depart at the right moment. The second goodbye will be subtler, yet equally transformative. You'll start to realize that certain behaviors settling, avoiding risk, undervaluing yourself, simply don't resonate with you anymore. They will begin to feel foreign, as if they belong to someone else. This is a natural part of growth. You're shedding the old version of yourself that no longer fits your new reality. The upcoming encounter will serve as the final catalyst for this transformation. This person will see in you the value that you may not yet have the courage to acknowledge. They will reflect back to you the strength you possess, but may have been too cautious to fully embrace. Through their eyes, you will give yourself permission to accept your true potential. Expect this meeting to occur in an unremarkable setting, perhaps during a work meeting, at a professional networking event you almost skipped, or through an introduction from a friend. The universe has a knack for placing life-changing encounters in everyday situations. There won't be dramatic soundtracks or special effects. It will be simple and natural, yet you'll know it's special by the way it makes you feel secure, seen, and understood. These three experiences coming into your life are gifts from the universe, an invitation for you to stop living a life that falls short of your potential and to build the rich, stable life you deserve, not as someone stubborn or materialistic, but as someone who recognizes their worth and isn't afraid to cultivate it. The two goodbyes may initially evoke feelings of loss. It's natural to miss even the things we know are no longer beneficial. However, remember that you're not losing anything real. You're merely making room for something far better and more authentic to enter your life. The upcoming reunion will more than compensate for any sadness, proving that when one door closes, a much larger, more prosperous one opens. Taurus, you are on the brink of entering the most empowered phase of your life, a phase where you will no longer settle for scraps, where you will no longer let fear dictate your choices, and where you will no longer hide your desire for a beautiful life. You will build, create, and prosper with authenticity and grace. The two goodbyes will liberate you from everything that has stunted your growth, while the reunion will accelerate your journey in ways you never thought possible. By the end of this process, you will emerge as the most powerful and authentic version of yourself. Get ready to discover what it truly means to live the abundant life you were born to create. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Are you already sensing these energies shifting in your life? Your experiences may inspire other Tauruses who are navigating similar paths. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow how these predictions unfold and to receive guidance on how to best navigate each phase of your transformation. Turn on notifications, as I will be sharing specific insights on recognizing the signs that precede each of these three experiences. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There is a greater force working in your favor, orchestrating reunions and farewells so you can live the extraordinary life that is rightfully yours. Trust the process, trust yourself, and most importantly, trust that you deserve all the good things coming your way. Are you ready to embrace your true worth without fear or limits?